that going back and forth. So me identifying myself belonging to a certain party, I feel is like a threat to my life, a threat to my security, because in Zambia we feel the other party is greater than the other party. So I have just decided to be behind the scenes and watch, oh, this is what this political party is doing. So I'm somehow updated to what every political party is doing. But me coming out in the open to say this is the type of political party I support is one thing I've decided not to go that direction.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Great. So, but you do have a voter's card, I believe, and you vote?
Yes, I do. I have voted once.
Okay.
And I'm still deciding if I should vote next year or not. But I think I will vote.
Why are you deciding?
Because I'm still feeding myself on the... Voting, of course, is really important. Because at the end of the day, you will have a voice. If things go wrong, if the party that is ruling is the party you voted for and things go wrong, you will have yourself somehow to blame to say, why didn't I foresee this? But then when councillors or presidential candidates are actually doing their campaigns, they give us this view that things will be better than they are currently or at that particular time. But then afterwards, things just go sour, and then you sit there to say, maybe if I voted for the other party, things would have been different. Maybe if I didn't vote at all, I wouldn't actually be concerned or affected. But at the end of the day, you need to decide to actually take part in such...
It's important to vote. Voting is important because you participate in a decision making. You know, when you vote, you are actually deciding certain important things about your own country. You vote for a certain candidate, perhaps who's going to make things better in that particular country, which means you have contributed to the development of that country. So voter apathy actually is real, and in Zambia it's that bad. So it's sad, because I feel, again, we as Zambians should participate more if we really want to see good things happen to our country, or the change that perhaps people want. Voting is the only way we can do this. So please, Sakaleji, let's do this.
I'm still thinking about it, but we're going to do this. We got this. But anyways, we'll quickly get into our morning boost with Isaac. You know, we need to keep fit, okay? In as much as it's a weekend today, good luck to those of you that are not working. Some of us had to wake up early to make sure that we're here to entertain you and make sure that you get ready for this Saturday. Now, getting into our morning boost, we'll be back on the other side.
Morning and welcome to our morning boost, and I'm glad that you have tuned in today. And I am Isaac Maxa, and let's do this. All right, we start with a warm-up, then you're good to go for your day. It's just a 5 minutes workout. Let's go. I hope you had a great night and you're looking forward to a good day. Let's go. Easy and basic workout for everybody to do this. Mama, you can do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna do 2 each now. To each. All right, let's change. This is what I need now. Let's run. Let's run. Done. Keep running now. If you can't run like this, you can do it like this. Let's do that for 1 minute. Let's go. Do that. And I need to see Daddy to do this. 1 minute. Let's go. Let's do this. Let the blood flow. Burn every fat. Remove every cholesterol in your body. Let's go. You can do this. 2 options I'm giving you. You can't jump like me, you go like this. See that? Watch my legs. That's my pace. Let's go. Go. Just for 1 minute, then we're gonna change. Almost there. All right, next workout. Let's go from here. Let's go. 3, 1. Another minute. I just need that. Very easy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. If you're watching us on Facebook, tell me how many seconds have I done? Let's go. Go down now. Let's go. Down. 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 If you're at home, you can use a bottle. You can put your plates. You can use your cup. You don't necessarily need the cones. Let's go. Okay, that's it. Let's go. Next workout. I'm gonna run inside. Put a cup, put a mug cup, a plate, anything, a bottle of water. Let's go. Another minute. Come and back forth. Let's go. Let's go. See the way I'm running? I'm not going outside. I need that. As fast as you can. Let's go. Sprint. Let's go. You can do this. Let's go. Let's go. Almost there. Okay, last one. Great workout. Let's change. I'm gonna place this one here. It's gonna be my marker. See the way I'm gonna do it now. 1. See that? 1 foot at a time. 1, I jump. 1, I jump. 1, I jump. Then I put it together. There you go. Stay at it. 1 minute. Use your mug cup, bottle of water, a plate. If you have a cone like me, well and good. Let's go. All right. That's it for today. I'm glad that you tuned in. Make sure that you join in again on Thursday. I'll be able to see you. All right. That's it for today. Thank you so much, and I sign out.
I'm tired. That was a great exercise. I feel fit. Unfortunately, you didn't.
No, I didn't participate actually. I exercise already. So, number, how many times am I supposed to exercise in a day?
How many minutes do you exercise in a day?
I think about 30. I do those same push-ups, before I go.
Summer body is getting ready.
Can you clap, Pee-wee? Can you clap?
But then exercising is actually very important.
For your health, yeah.
I actually give kudos to the people that manage to exercise in the morning. I love sleeping, so waking up in the morning and exercise is a challenge. So if I'm to exercise, I usually do it after work.
Okay.
So that when I get home, take a quick shower and then just sleep. Yeah.
Not bad. I prefer doing it in the morning sometimes, but today I didn't. I wouldn't lie to our precious viewers. I didn't exercise, but kuisa kunoni sambakali. Again, I start sweating, you know.
But anyways, that was Morning Boost with Isaac. Hope you're following on Facebook and also Instagram. Get interactive with him. He gets to show you some exercises that you can do. And also, if you want a personal trainer, I think he's the best person that you can actually contact. Now, yesterday we witnessed, I don't know if you were active on social media yesterday, we had the first virtual graduation at the University of Zambia, considering the fact that coronavirus is actually taking over. I would say not really taking over, has adjourned or maybe postponed a lot of ceremonies and programs and all. But I think this is the best time to get married because it's just 50 people. That's me.
But you know, you can still decide to have 50 people on your wedding, even though there was no coronavirus. I've never in my life.
It depends on the family that you come. I'm talking from experience. Okay,
tell us.
My cousin, when she was getting married, I think they're like 8 years into their marriage now. When she was getting married, she was like, "I'm just gonna have like 100 people at my wedding," and we had 250 people. Where the rest, but they were all family members.
Uninvited.
But they were all family members. And now you can't tell the people at the door. So even while you are planning, you just plan for that extra. But this time around, you can't plan for extra because coronavirus.
But Zambians always find their way. But you know, like the whole wedding stuff, I think you can decide if you want. For some of us, I've never really fancied weddings in my entire life.
Girl!
Yeah, I've never really fancied weddings. Like,
you're the first female I've actually heard who says.
Okay, that's really...
Kudos to you.
Thank you. But I doubt if I will even have a wedding myself. I really doubt. Highly. I hope my parents don't get disappointed because they love dancing at weddings.
I'm going to wear that dress.
But no.
I'm going to thank God that I finally he has found his rib and I will stop searching. I can't wait for that. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward.
Thank him anywhere.
I know, but you know, with these relationships these days, you only give glory to God when you are in that marriage and you are seated and you are Mrs. Certified legal.
Yeah, we can go to what do they call that, civic center, sign some documents.
It's a good thing.
I think I would prefer just a small thing with my family members. Just
that's what
perhaps I don't know, 15, 20 people, just something official to just know each other.
You're
families.
So adorable.
I know. Oh.
But anyways, we diverted too quick. We were talking about the University of Zambia graduation. And congratulations to everyone that graduated yesterday. And we're hoping that God blesses you with a job opportunity and you will be able to actually put into practice what you learned in school. And also, people were excited. I saw the pictures on social media in as much as they didn't graduate at the graduation square in Unza.
Yeah, so talking about graduation ceremonies or graduations actually.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you graduated? Because did you dream yourself to have that vehicle, sit in that office because you now graduated and stuff like that? Because all those are the things I think I pictured when I completed my college education. I was like, okay, so manje, V8.
I think we should remove that mentality.
Yeah.
I have gotten to believe that as growing up, I feel like our life has been already set up for us. You start school, when you finish secondary, college, graduate. While you're graduating, at least you are in a relationship while in university or secondary section. Then after that, when you graduate, they expect you to get married. When you get married, and then life just continues like that.
Yeah.
So I feel expecting a white-collar job when you graduate is
the last thing you should do.
Because right now, there are like more than 1,000 graduates that are still waiting for that white-collar job. And majority of the people that are working now in certain fields is not what they studied in school.
No.
So expectations to say, I will not work until I find a job that is of the field I was in school it will be actually very disappointing.
I think there are just so many aspects that are just against people being employed or finding a job out there. It's difficult. Of course, there are no jobs. There are no jobs out there, and most of the people, there are issues of nepotism. Someone from their family who's not even that learned, and then they leave out you with all the qualifications. There are issues of bribing. Don't have this amount of money, you will not be on the list.
The job that you,
Yeah, so I think people should just perhaps start having the minds of setting up their own businesses.
Entrepreneurship.
Something, be an entrepreneur, start up some, I don't even know what I'm saying because me, myself, I'm not even... But anyway, hopefully by the end of this year, we shall start something. You know that kind of thing you get before you get paid?
We can talk about that. I can guide you on that. I can be your mentor on that.
Please, we take a break.
We'll be back.
Msika is here. We have you all covered with just 150 kwacha. You can advertise every day from 17 hours to 18 hours. For a 30-second ad, get the benefit of selling your products and services on Msika. For more details, call our marketing department on +260 953 995099 +260 962 444 726 or +260 971 177 467. Email us on info@camnettvafrica.com. Terms and conditions apply. Join Pastor Moses Chuluba on National Matters on Monday, 3rd August 2020. His guest will be Andrew Kamanga, Football Association of Zambia President.
From that point, we now saw the opportunity that the only way we are going to increase sponsorship into the league is to delink the league completely from the association so that the league is able to generate its own sponsorship.
Time 20-30 hours. Don't let this moment pass you by. Invite others to participate through phoning on Skype, Zoom, WhatsApp, and text messages. Camnet TV, not just another channel.
Have you seen what I was saying? Stop exercising. I'm booked. That's all.
We'll have that.
Okay, so today we are going to look at some of the stories that made headlines yesterday's news. Yeah. So let me just read something quickly.
Yeah, sure.
The ruling Patriotic Front PF has cooped 10 wards out of 15 by elections, leaving the opposition with 5 wards in yesterday's, which was yesterday was what? Today's one, the 30th.
The 30th. The 30th.
Really?
Today is the 1st. I mean, that news was for the 30th.
Yeah, by elections held in Chiengi, Luapula Central and Western Province. Patriotic Front Secretary General Davis Mwila expressed gratitude to the party members at the grassroots level for their efforts in making sure that the party remains in power. Meanwhile, UPND Secretary General Stephen Katuka is also thankful for those who voted for them.
Well,
interesting.
That's very interesting. Let's take a look at this clip and then we'll be back on the other side.
By-elections held in Western, Northwestern, Central and Luapula provinces commenced on the 30th of July, leading the ruling Patriotic Front to winning 10 wards, leaving the opposition with 5. Patriotic Front has won 10 wards. 8 of these are strongholds of the opposition United Party for National Development, UPND. A statement availed to the media by Patriotic Front Secretary General Davis Mwila, the party has thanked its structures and members at grassroots level for their untiring efforts to try and familiarize Zambian citizens with the Patriotic Front developmental agenda. The statement reads, elections at ward level are extremely important because they reflect the real voices and desires of ordinary citizens at grassroots level. On the other hand, the opposition UPND has thanked its voters and expressed happiness with the party's victory in Limulunga ward by-election of Western Province.
Thank you very much. We have won the Limulunga ward by-election in Wena constituency. As you know, that this place is the palace which represents the people of the Western Province. It is the Barose place when the people of Limulunga have spoken, they have indicated that they are ready for change, the change for 2021, and with Akainde Hichilema. So this election, we have won. We may lose other by-election, but this election was more important because everybody in Western Province, their focus was in this ward, because it's a word which is very respected within the people of the Barose land. We as UPND, we want to thank the people of the Barose, the people of Limulunga for demonstration they have done. Despite many provocations, there were a lot of millions, a lot of money, but at the end of the day, the people of Limulunga have shown that they are ready to change government.
UPND Deputy National Youth Chairman in charge of politics, Gilbert Liswaniso, says despite political intimidation experienced as a party and electoral misconduct by Patriotic Front, the people of Mwilunga have resolved for change of regime. Constance Mwemba reporting for Camnet TV News, Lusaka.
So there we have it. Congratulations to the ones that actually, to the ruling Patriotic Front, scooped 10 wards and left the 5 to the opposition, which is the United Party for National Development, UPND. Kudos, is all I could say.
Yeah, congratulations, actually. We are happy for them.
Of course.
I mean, these are politics.
What can we do?
What can we even say?
Now getting on to, yeah, they voted. Now getting on to our second story of the day is that this happens to be the second, what can I call it? The second, lack of better term, the second firing the president has done. Okay, the last time
in the same month.
In the same month, in the space
July?
in the space of 2 days. Okay. Mr. Mabumba was just fired after that incident. Now the ZNS commander was also, deputy commander was also fired. Just to quickly get into the details, now President Edgar Lungu has terminated a contract of a Zambia National Service ZNS Deputy Commander Major General Ali Kamiji. In his place, President Lungu has promoted Brigadier General Benson Miti to the rank of a Major General and appointed him as ZNS Deputy Commander. Now, the President has thanked Major General Kamiji for the services he rendered to the government of the Republic of Zambia and wished him well in his future endeavors. So we'll get to look at this clip and then...
Yeah, before that, actually, I think that story was a dry yesterday, so we could just perhaps discuss what surrounds it.
The reason we're not said to why he was fired.
Yeah, State House usually never specify why someone has been fired or something. They just say, we thank you for the time or whatever, your work. And, you know, I have been wondering, why do people, what gets you fired?
Now things gets us back to civic education in school.
What gets you fired? Is it how you conduct yourself at a place of work?
You know, being a government worker or a civil servant that is in high office, there are certain things that you're told not to do. Because when you do certain things, they will not point at you as an individual, but they'll look at the government. So let's say, for example, the incident that happened to the former Minister of Education, that stance was taken because they felt being associated with, I don't know what their reasons were or what reasons or what criteria they used to fire somebody, but it's just like an institution. Like government is just like an organization, a workplace, a school. If you break certain rules, certain actions need to actually be taken. So,
but you know, there's some certain instances where you don't really have. Of course, perhaps there are stipulated rules which you're not supposed to break, of course. And there's some. There could be certain instances where you did not break any of the rules that are put there, but you just did something embarrassing.
Yeah, I think that.
Can that get you fired, or you warned?
I think there are warnings that actually come forth with such. Aren't you supposed to be given like 2 warnings and then one written?
One verbal, whatever.
One verbal, is it 2 verbal, 1 written, then fired, termination of contract? Yeah, we should look into that.
But yeah, just like you said, again, it depends with the position you have in society.
True.
Maybe if it was just somebody else, an ordinary person like myself, I do something embarrassing, it goes on social media and everything. People just be like, Camnet management, I don't know how they can carry that, perhaps. But for someone with a higher position, it speaks volumes, because there are people who look up to you.
Public figures.
There are people who look up to you, and also the position you hold as a Minister of General Education. You are dealing with kids who go to school. You are perhaps their role model. There's someone out there, there's a kid out there who's saying, when I grow up, I want to be like Precious, who's the Minister of General Education. You understand? And then Imoba Pule, you are out there doing your own stuff. So what message are you putting out there for the young ones to actually learn? Why are you laughing?
Just called me Pule, and I'm out here and I'm like...
But I always call you
I get
Pule.
your point.
Yeah.
I get your
so
point.
what message are you trying to put out there as an adult or something? So for me, I feel actually, even before we do certain things as that we do as adults, we should think through issues of video calls and stuff. First of all, in the first place, why are you even undressing? I'm not trying to blame anybody or say it's somebody's fault for having their video leaked.
Yeah, but
no, we all have done stupid things in the dark or in whatever.
True.
But sometimes let's just think before we do certain things, especially when you know you are a public figure.
Yeah, and I get your point, Costas. But there are times where, when you are in the moment, you just...
We are not saying those public
but there are
figures
certain things,
don't get in that moment.
I know,
they
but
do.
But there are certain things that you can control. But like I said, the last time we had this conversation is that we're human, okay, and we don't have that foresight of getting to see what will happen. What if? And I remember just to take you a little bit backwards. South African Parliament, the famous young member of Parliament in the South African government, I've forgotten his name. He's actually famous on Facebook. He was saying, we should get our member of Parliament that are of certain age those small phones, because those phones can't be hacked, okay, and they're unable to misbehave on those small phones. So. Somehow it was a joke, but
there's one thing I've observed with all these videos that are circulating on social media. Most of them are older people. They are grown people. It's rare you find a youth.
They haven't caught up with technology somehow.
I don't know. Is it really technology? Or
no, it's technology. Sometimes you might think they're just doing things because, but they don't, there are people out there that are of age and don't know how to use WhatsApp.
Yeah, but why are you undressing in front of a camera and then...
Well, on that one, I can't defend anybody. But anyways, we're not here to judge.
Yeah, but what people are saying out there is that it's like... Forever Aiche, we are the ones who now have manners. And the people we are supposed to be respecting and calling our elders are showing us things we are not supposed to see, which is... disturbing to some of us. In as much as they're saying, don't watch these things, don't keep... You just can't run away from such things.
Sure. But anyway...
I think let's just put to our viewers out there. Do you think what can we even say?
What's your question? Should be the question I'm asking you.
I don't even know what to ask them because
construct one and then you let us know.
Do you think us young people are now the ones who are mature? Because looking at what has been happening, the videos that have been trending on social media of people who are too old to be behaving in such a manner.
But anyways, my views, Constance's views are not the views of Camnet TV.
Yeah.
Okay, so whatever views and opinions that both of us give are not that of Camnet TV. We're just trying to make it clear. And also the views of the viewers, all the guests that we get to have on the show are not that of Camnet TV. Remember, you can come through, give us your views and contributions as well. Just at the beginning, we're talking about how the months have actually passed us by. We're now in the 8th month of 2020. So the question is, what has the past 7 months of 2020 taught you? What have you learned in the past 7 months? I'll throw it to you because the last time you asked me first. Now this time around I'm asking you first.
I've learned, I've really learned a lot. I don't even know where to start. No, that's too much.
Okay,
I don't even know where to start from, but I've learned that anything can happen. That's connected to the coronavirus thing. I've learned life is short. You know, I've been that kind of person who just lives life. Whatever will happen without really caring.
Today.
Yeah, about it. But I think I've learned to embrace people, and whatever happens to you, just enjoy life, because you can die or go anytime. So the way people are dying with the coronavirus thing, it's worrying because this whole year has just been that year where you're like, okay, is this really 2020 or there's still another 2020? You understand? So I've learned that life is short. If you have to do something, do it now. If you want to achieve something, start working on it. Don't say, no, I'll start building when I'm 25, 40, Chani. If you want to do something, do it now. If you love somebody, tell them you love them.
I love you, Constance.
Oh, Pule. Thank you. You know, it's rare. It's rare that you find someone who will tell you that. Especially in Zambia.
But anyways, it's good that you've actually learned quite a lot. On my plate, on the other hand, I have learned the true meaning of growth. Okay. Just, I think a month ago, I had to embark on a new journey in my career-wise. And I was put in a position where I had to think, and whatever decision I would make would actually show if it was right or wrong. So while I was trying to decide, I had to think through and pray about it, of course. So I've learned the true meaning of growth, and that sometimes things come unexpected, but you can't just sit and scream to the world, oh my God, this has happened. What am I going to do? You need to think of a solution and how you're going to go about it.
Keep moving.
Keep moving. So I have learned growth, and I've also learned that, like you mentioned, life is too short. Okay, you might have all these things planned up. I know everyone had plans for 2020. But because of coronavirus, a whole lot of plans have been disturbed. Those that were supposed, the people that graduated yesterday were actually supposed to graduate 4 or 5 months ago, but because of coronavirus, unexpectedly they had to postpone their graduation. The people that were supposed to get married, the people that were supposed to
school.
Yes, people in school, especially those primary and secondary level, their exams have been moved, and they had planned to say, oh, okay, I'm in my examination class, I'm going to write my exams probably in October, and also those that are rewriting were probably supposed to write in August, in July, August, but
they don't even know what's going on.
Yes, and we've got so many pupils and children in society that are not going to school because of coronavirus. Now, I am scared for those children because, you know, when we are spending time in school, there's a certain behavior that you adopt. Okay, you get to interact with friends and all your teachers. The lessons keep your mind sane. Okay, now imagine we've got these children that are in society now. You can't be watching cartoons the whole day. You can't be watching TV the whole day. Okay? And parents, somehow, for them it's a relief when their children go to school. They also get to have time to do other things.
And also, just on the children, there are those who are privileged enough to even be able to watch cartoons. You know, they perhaps can learn 1 or 2 things from the cartoons. But there are those who don't even have a television, a TV in their home, and then all they have to do is sit. Sit, go and play, go and play. What is the future for those children? So the coronavirus pandemic has really, 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 really done us bad. As human beings worldwide. So there are issues of people becoming unemployed, those who are working, those who were working in bars up to now, they haven't government opened, since I don't even know.
True.
Those who are working in hotels, you know, they are closed. Most of them, if it's the famous one, the one that side, they're even renovating.
Yeah. Now we're thinking of the people that were working.
Yeah, so all those issues that come with it. So these 7 months have really been tough and rough.
They have really been tough.
For a lot of people. Families, people are hungry, people don't know what to do, a vendor out there, I don't know.
They've lost customers because a lot of people don't go in the market now to go and buy as many things as they used to buy then. Sometimes we find
those who sell second-hand clothes, people are shunning those clothes now.
Yeah, because they're scared.
Yeah, so
you would find sometimes you knock off from work, you pass through town, get a few items and go back. But look at the number of people that are staying home now and not doing all those transactions. And also, I feel coronavirus has somehow unleashed the mental, what can I call it? There are people that were going to work to run away from their abusive partners. Okay, now they are forced to spend 24/7 with them. And here they are. I just remember 3 or 4 months ago, if I'm not mistaken, there was a news item to say the number of GBV cases have actually gone up.
Yeah, because people are now staying at home more than they used to.
So the last 7 months has been rough. I don't know about you. You can come through and tell us what the last 7 months of 2020 has actually taught you, away from coronavirus and just looking at things in general. If you still go to work, like some of us, if you have that opportunity, it is great, but what have you learned? And for those of you that are stay-in moms, how is it with the kids? What have you learned? What are you looking forward to? And what are your plans for the rest of the month? Yeah.
Like I'm just reflecting on all the things that I've gone through so far in these 7 months.
And it's just 7 months.
It's just 7 months, like, and then I'm like, okay, I'm a year older now. I don't even know whether this coronavirus thing is going to end. I don't know what to do. You know, new plans, new people. It's like they're restructuring now. New plans.
It's trying to sink in now that there's coronavirus.
This is the new normal. We have to find a way on how to move on with life. Survive. We can't just sit here and start crying, we inemandini. Can you move on?
You know, people are scared. I thought people are scared of change, and I'm one of those people that are scared of change.
Change is scary.
Change is scary, but it's, what do they say, inevitable?
It is inevitable, but you know, it's a challenge actually, because change, you don't know whether where you are going it's better, or where you are seated it's much better, or where you are going it's rough, or something like that. So
that's before you plan.
Yeah, before you actually decide to change on something, you have to think properly before you even make a step. Because even when you are deciding to move from one job to the other, you don't know how, perhaps you are even much better off where you were, or where you're going it's much better. So change. And people, I think everywhere, they're even still trying to adapt and just let this whole coronavirus thing sink into their heads. What are we going to do? How are we going to adapt with this new normal? For instance, the people who are in the hospitality business, the hotels, whatever, how are they going to manage in this?
How are they going to survive?
Yeah, how are they going to survive? Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, because I'm talking sense.
Oh my God. I am done. I'm just going to tell Elijah, like, you know what? I think I'm done with Constance for the day. Na komboka and longer. But anyway, you're talking sense. That's why I'm trying to concentrate.
Thank you. I have so much wisdom. So that's what I was saying. People out there are still trying to find ways on how they are going to survive. But I hope, hopefully, everything will go well for us as human beings on this earth. Let's just perhaps go to church and pray. Pray. Is this thing a spiritual battle?
But you know, I believe every
you know, come face when coronavirus came, people were praying a lot in Zambia. No, let's pray. This thing is going to go.
And they shouldn't stop. They shouldn't stop.
Yeah, they shouldn't. But
now it's just like, oh, there's coronavirus. Oh, okay, fine. There's coronavirus. It's there. There's nothing we can do about it. But also, taking precaution is very, very important. Yeah. You're better off. There's that term they use. It's gone. But anyway, when it comes back, I'll tell you. So being safe now, when you protect yourself from coronavirus, you're protecting the next person. Okay, if you are protected and making sure that you're following the guidelines that have been laid out there from the World Health Organization and also our Ministry of Health on the other side, then you are protecting the rest of the people that are around you. And we have this mentality, I don't know if it's just in Zambia or it's just a human thingy, where when you have certain symptoms, you at the back of your head, you are like, it will go away. It will go away. It's gotten worse. It will go away. When it's at its peak, that's when you consider going to the clinic. Especially some of us that don't like drinking medicine and the injections. But you
know that I prefer inhalant than ukuno omuti.
Umuti will come up.
Yeah. So better fish. They just inject me or something.
But anyways, we can take a short break and then we will get into our interview of the day. Fun interview of the day today, and then we'll continue with the rest of the show after this.
Msika is here. We have you all covered with just 150 kwacha. You can advertise every day from 17 hours to 18 hours. For a 30-second ad, get the benefit of selling your products and services on Msika. For more details, call our marketing department on +260 953 995099 +260 962 444 726 or +260 971 177 467. Email us on info@camnettvafrica.com. Terms and conditions apply. Join Pastor Moses Chuluba on National Matters on Monday, 3rd August 2020. His guest will be Andrew Kamanga, Football Association of Zambia President.
From that point, we now saw the opportunity that the only way we are going to increase sponsorship into the league is to delink the league completely from the association so that the league is able to generate its own sponsorship.
Time 20-30 hours. Don't let this moment pass you by. Invite others to participate through phoning on Skype, Zoom, WhatsApp, and text messages. Camnet TV, not just another channel.
This is Camnet TV World News. For a prompt response, call +2609 53 995 099 or +260 444 726 or +260 711 77467. Camnet TV, not just another channel.
Welcome. Welcome.
Oh my God, I didn't know you were going to say that back. But okay.
I'm trying to make you feel better and good. So welcome viewers. This is the Rise and Thrive Breakfast Show right here on Camnet TV, not just another channel.
Yes,
not
of course.
That typical channel yo mutamba no.
Oh wow.
Netambe siama no kano.
I'll buy you lunch for doing that.
Girl.
And also talking about lunch, what is your ideal breakfast for the weekend? Or is it the same for you from Monday to Monday?
First of all,
over the weekend it's special.
First of all, before you even go anywhere, I don't eat breakfast.
Okay, if you were to have an opportunity to eat breakfast.
The only thing I do is drink black tea. That's
until you have your lunch, like at 1 p.m.
I just don't eat breakfast.
Ish. Okay, if you were to have breakfast, so you may feel like starting breakfast in bread in bed.
But for me to just wake up and start making breakfast is something I don't even do. I just drink black tea. So even on set, I think I just eat for the sake of not making you people feel bad. But if you check, if Elijah checks or something, I just drink black tea all the time.
Oh yeah?
That's all. And then I'm set. Because when I eat, I feel as if I become very unproductive. And when I'm satisfied, I sleep a lot. So I become very useless.
So okay, moving on from breakfast, what's your ideal lunch for the weekend? But anyways, online we have one of Zambia's male model. Okay, his name is Edward. So we'll just be having a little chat with him because of coronavirus. He's trying to take precautions. So we decided that we go virtual and have a phone interview. Good morning, Edward.
Good morning. Thank you, Camnet.
Yes, how are you doing this morning?
Well, I'm blessed for it being my birthday. Thank you so much. And how are you doing there?
Oh, great! Happy birthday! Constance, can you sing?
Yeah.
Should we sing for you? Should we sing for you?
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Should we sing for you?
Well, yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Edward. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip. Hooray!
Thank you so much, guys. That was lovely.
Are you crying?
Please don't cry.
Thank you.
All right, now getting into the interview. For those that don't know who Edward is, who is Edward?
Well, thank you for the question. Edward is a young man born and raised in Copperfield, in a city called Ndola. Edward is a goal-driven person who's chasing his dreams of becoming a supermodel.
Oh, great. So now how has your journey been being a male model in Zambia?
Well, it's been positive in a sense that I have come to mingle with different people. People coming from different backgrounds, and it has created a platform for me to share and educate people. Thank you.
Yeah, question.
So, how are you faring with the coronavirus thing? How has been the 7 months for you so far as a model? Have you been affected or not?
Well, the affection is really a lot. The impact of this coronavirus to our industry has really brought us down. Because, like, for example, let's say for us the same gathering stuff, and most of us we do the events, shows, etc. Both the events have been postponed, and so like we are not gigs going on, we haven't been shooting. So it's been done. It's crazy. We just praying to Almighty God that He just takes away this so we can go back on track. But it's really been tough, I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the pandemic, the coronavirus doesn't seem to be going away anytime soon. As we can see, all of us, I'm sure you are aware that numbers keep on rising. Each and every day we receive confirmed new cases of coronavirus from the Ministry of Health. So what are your plans? You are supposed to adapt to the new normal. How are you going to do this?
Well, I think we should just be taking the precautions that they've been telling us from the Ministry of Health.
Or do you perhaps maybe have plans of continuing with your activities while wearing masks, modeling with masks, and maintaining social distancing and everything?
Maintaining the distance on our industry isn't. Because like when we go for shows, we mingle with different people. We go there, we meet different people, and we have to get to talk to different people and have interest with them. So think not that it can really be hard, but we just have to get adapted to the new normal as it stands right now. Until everything goes back to normal.
Oh, okay, great. What has been your greatest challenge in your journey? What has been your greatest challenge in your journey?
Look, let me say, dealing with rejections for annoying reasons. Let's say after you get auditions, and then you don't get the job. So, you know, like with the mentality of a patient, start asking yourself, like, what's going on? What did I do? But, you know, so like, specific for me, when I'm having an audition or something, I go prepared, like, fully what is loaded, where I'm like, I know what I'm going there for, I know my aim there. So I have to do all my level base. And then, you know, once you go there, you fail to get the job, so it gets rejected. And then you start asking yourself, where did I go wrong? What did I do the best? And so, on that, when you're getting rejected, it's so hard. It's, for me,
Have you ever had any embarrassing moments? Hello, Edward. Have you ever had any embarrassing moments?
Yeah, I have.
Like you falling down while you are modeling, you know those things you models do.
Not really, that has never happened to me, but I feel like the embarrassment part that I had, like I felt embarrassed myself, okay, the way it happened was like this. You know, I had gone for auditions and then like I got picked. Like I was one of few guys that was selected on the same deal. So, you know, yeah, I was happy and all that. And then the day of shooting, they didn't call me. They didn't update me. They didn't give me the full information on the day of the shooting and the etc. And then I just found people posting on their stories, like the people who like got selected, they are shooting etc. And I was like, yo, what's going on? Like I got this deal, and then I didn't get called. I didn't anything, and then I talked to the client. They're like, no. We expect you with someone, this and that came up. Wow, I was like,
that was
okay.
For me, I really felt in that call. It's something I needed, and I made through to the final, just waiting for the shooting day, and then I didn't get called. They placed me with somebody else.
Oh, great. Highlights? The most wowing moment in your career as a model?
Yeah, as a model.
Okay, I remember when I got booked from Cody and Clear Ice Cream to the Penthouse party. It was so amazing, and nice memories, people there. And I remember when I was shooting for AXA Advert, when they just came together in partnership with the AXA, changing Bankless to Balangi stuff. It was about soccer, so they called me as like, wow, it's something great. And then I remember for the skill party also, at the time I was doing an art for Zanaco, I was like, these have been some great memories. And when I won the personality also, so like people see the personality in me that has to get the title.
Great.
This has been a great journey.
Your last word, Constance, as we're closing?
I think that will be all.
Oh, okay. Edward, thank you so much for coming through. What are your last words under 30 seconds?
I just want to encourage people that are inspiring to become models. Like they should just go after what their hearts desire. And you know, it's never, don't just be looking down upon yourself, but keep pushing and following what your heart desires. So, you know, God is always there for us. We'll break in.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Edward, for coming through.
Well, I really appreciate it. Thank you for having me as well.
All right, thank you, and happy birthday once more.
Thank you. I'll be waiting for my cake when I just.
Oh, wow. I will work on that one. Thank you.
I'll be waiting.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay.
Happy belated birthday to you. Your birthday was how many days ago? A week ago. 6 days ago.
Yeah,
it was last Sunday.
Okay, so listening to that gentleman, the model, I just remembered something embarrassing that happened. First, before I even talk about it, I'm even becoming emotional already right now. I feel like punching someone.
You're upset again.
Yes. How is that even possible?
Some messages on Facebook. Hola Smizi, thank you so much watching from Deke Township, Ndola.
Yeah.
And Lamek Kamanga following from Mufulira. Great. And then Twambo Chunga. Watching from Choma, and then George Chiwanga watching from Kawe. Great, the Copperbot is glued, and also Kezia Njamba following. Colin Musunga Chama says, nice one to you too, thank you. And then Justus Ntonga says, watching. Well, there you have it. You can also come through on our Facebook fan page, that's Camnet TV, and would love to get interactive with you. Just before that, you were talking about your embarrassing moment and you're upset again.
First of all, what's your embarrassing moment? Before I go there, let me try to breathe.
My embarrassing moment, I love to wear heels. Yeah. So where was I? I was at a function, I think, an event. Way back, I used to attend a lot of modeling events and sometimes MC at the events. So what was happening is that I was on stage, emceeing and introducing the models and all. And then at the end of the event, when we were trying to crown the winner of that particular day, and then my heel just snapped. Yeah, and everyone's eyes was on me, and I was there trying to announce who the winner was, and then trying to move a step backwards, and then my heel just misbehaved.
Yeah.
You know what I did? I just took them off and continued like nothing happened.
Wow.
Luckily, nobody caught it on their camera.
Really?
Maybe they did, but it didn't go viral. Luckily.
Those were obviously very bad and unqualified cameramen who were at that event, because you were supposed to be catching such things on camera. Come on, why are you even a
They were caught, but I don't think it went viral. It didn't go viral.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah. So mine. I think since I turned perhaps
20-something,
18 up to this time, I think there's nothing really embarrassing that has happened that I'm like but no. But what really happened? Starting from 18, going this side down. I don't want to talk about it.
Mention one that at least is TV worthy. I don't want to be called by that to say, Precious, what happened? No, but nothing very sensitive that can be said on TV. It's just that I feel kusho mwebantu. Punch. Kusho. Walipa stage walesha.
We nalenda.
Stampede.
Nalenda. I think I was with my cousins, some of my cousins. So tulepita washafe kushwefo chaba fye na chipampa abantu shani tulepita mpita kuisa pulena fye okay. Can we proceed?
But away from the embarrassing moments, what has been the highlight that you would go like, wow?
I think my education and the fact that perhaps maybe I started work a little bit too young. Those two have really been like a wow to me. And another one was the fact that I had so much courage to audition for a singing competition.
Great!
And then I was picked.
Nice.
And then I participated in the competition.
So you can sing?
Yeah, I do sing. I have a few songs with this famous producer in Zambia. Of course, I do. I wish the next time we have the breakfast show, I will play some of my songs here. Or you can interview me about how my life has been as an artist. Yeah, so okay.
We'll continue this conversation after the show. I have a lot of questions, but oh well.
Of course, don't worry. Yeah, so I think those have been my highlights or highlights, whatever you call them. My wow moments. When I started work, when I was young, I never even thought I would get a job or something. When I graduated, I was like, okay, yay,
I've made it.
You know, that come, I was like, yeah, so I think,
great.
yeah.
On the other hand, I think the highlights in my life was just recent when I started working for Camnet TV. I was given a position I never thought I was going to have ever in my life, because my journey was on the other side and the position I got was on the other side. And so far so good. I'll get the reviews from my boss if I'm doing well or not. For me, I felt like I have reached, like I am finally making a difference in my life, because I've told myself, when you're growing up, like, there should be a difference. Whatever stage of life you get into, if you get into a new age, at least you will have something to point at to say, when I was this old, this is what I did, or this is what happened in my life. So for me, that has been like the greatest. And also, the other highlight is when I started reading news.
Oh, wow.
Because, you know, news is known to be the oomph. Yeah. Like, for you to be on the news desk and read the whole bulletin, 45, 30 minutes, is like a wow to most of the people. So when I did it the first time, and it was just one of those random things where you're on a show and then there's no one to do the bulletin in the middle of the show, and then they go like, hey, get on the desk, wear the jacket, here is the script. And I had some errors here and there, but I was happy that I had the courage to finish the whole bulletin despite the errors. And also, I'm grateful for every event that has happened in my life. And I think we should be thankful as well for every little thing that happened. Because there are people that are wishing they're doing what you're doing right now, or to have what you have now. So, yay.
Okay, I think we're remaining with 4 minutes.
Yeah, finally. What?
Okay, so we have been discussing today. We have been discussing about.
We discussed a lot of things.
But our topic was centered on the 7 months of 2020. How have you adapted, or how has your life been so far? What have you learned? What have been your ups and downs? That's just between me and this lovely lady in pink. So, Brittany Nangushani.
I was trying to do the smile and wave, and then just went the other way.
And then your hand disappointed you.
And then my hand just said, you'll find me outside.
Okay.
But anyways, it's been a fun show. And it was actually, before we got into the phone interview, we were talking about food, and you said you don't eat breakfast. So I wanted to ask you, what is your ideal lunch, weekend lunch? Or is it the usual nshima or pasta or rice?
Oh, first of all, I said nshima. I'm not the kind of person who, I don't even like eating a lot. So with the food thing, no.
I'm asking the wrong person.
You're asking the wrong person.
Me, on the other hand, I love cooking.
I know you love cooking. I think you've told me that. I hate cooking. So
I love being in the kitchen. I do all these experiments. And all in the kitchen. So for me, Monday to Friday, what I eat from Monday to Friday is the usual nshima, sometimes just juice, you know, being a bachelor and all. But on the weekend, I love to go all out.
To rice, to shani,
to masala, grilled shani, marinated shani. So for me, I go all out. On the weekend, my meal has to be different. I was just telling Michael before I got on set to say, on the weekends, I go to my parents' house, like to go and just have that home cooked, because my mom has that tradition as well. Over the weekend, she gets to cook some really big meal. It may be bisashi with some roasted fish, dry shanshani. So now she's not around. So now I have to do that myself. So my plan for the weekend is that I'm going to cook ifimbombo, na beans.
Yeah.
That arrangement.
I don't even eat vimbombo, so if you're land up, I can't relate.
If you're
beans, I don't eat vimbombo, so now I become beans, now I become a shani.
Taudia.
Chilia vimbombo. I just hear that the combination is the killer bit.
Hey!
But anyway, I think we are remaining with 1 minute. We should be winding up.
It
has been a lovely show.
It's been a great show.
Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us. And this was the Rise and Thrive Breakfast Show right here on Camnet TV. Catch us again on Monday.
Yes.
For more interesting stories and discussions right here on Camnet TV. I hope you were watching us, especially on Facebook, and those who have DSTV, GoTV, and what's
Top
the other
Star.
one? Top Star. Okay, so from me and Sakaleji, it's bye-bye, and stay blessed. Happy Sabbath.
Have a beautiful afternoon.
It's morning.
No, later, afternoon. Have a beautiful day.